I'm going to tell black history as though it happened to white people, or I'm going to tell white history as though it happened to black people. What this means is that black people had the idea to go to Europe and enslave white people and take those white people over to the Americas. What happened in the Americas was the same sequence of events leading us up to today, except that these two are in the oppressor group, so to speak. They're the group on top. These two people here, they're on the bottom. They're the minorities. They're the majorities. These are the people with power. You're going to play the role. So here's white slaves picking cotton in 1853. Here's white slaves in 1858, before we had this Civil War. Here's wealthy black businessmen in New York City, 1859. This is a common sight. So here's a middle-class black family doing quite well. In 1983, this is the average household wealth for black families. And white people, this is where you were in 1983. Are you feeling this, by the way, you two? Are you starting to feel some kind of way about this? This is all news to them because they don't study any of this. So they have no idea about your history and where you're at. They don't know.
There's just something about them, you know, they don't really have that work ethic that we have.
I feel like it's probably generational, and usually there's the stereotypes of them not working hard, so it might have to do with that.
And so that their parents didn't work hard, their grandparents didn't work hard. So here, percent of white people who say they've been treated unfairly in everyday situations because they're white. Do you have a thought on that?
Traveling to other countries and people stare at us, it's definitely unfair.
What do you think they think about you guys?
It was like, oh, we've never seen that type of person before.
Yeah.
Being made fun of or called slurs.
Oh, a lot of slurs against
Yeah.
you all. So here's another one. This guy, white people are 3.5 times more likely to be killed by the police. Mostly black police, by the way. Do you feel some kind of way about that?
I mean, it's definitely unfair. It's definitely profiling.
I don't see it as that because, it's Blue Lives Matter to the day I die. If he got beat up like that, I think he deserved it. He probably did something.
Even though statistically you guys are more likely to be pulled over and killed, and you have to code switch all the time when talking to the police, like you said, Blue Lives Matter. My dad's a cop, and my family has a long history of being cops, so I just know they wouldn't do anything bad.
They're supposed to be
white people.
protecting us, but we're getting arrested for smaller crimes or being punished more harshly. We've seen it all over the news and social media. There was fully a movement in 2020.
You guys went out and...
Yeah, I feel like we tap into the movement every now and then.
Post a square on Instagram.
Yeah, just a square, nothing too much.
Yeah.